Hey, how's it going? Welcome to ExamDebug again. Chris McKenna here, and we're going to be continuing our class on classes. So classes we've already had an introduction to, so if you haven't had a look already, have a look at the theory of classes first, and that will give you an idea of what we're doing. Otherwise, stay with us and we'll have a look at a very, very simple class. So I'm a bit of a gamer, so I'm going to make a simple character class for the game. Okay, so to make a class, we first type class, and you'll see it goes orange, so you know you're doing the right thing. And then we put the name of the class we want. So in this case, I'm going to create a class called character. Now, by convention, we use a capital letter for the start of a class, and we follow that with brackets, and you'll see why later on. And we use a colon. So that similar structure to the way we did things like ifs and other stuff is just going to carry on in this one as well. Okay, and then inside a class, we're going to have our methods. So to begin with, we're just going to create a simple method that just does a print statement. So define, let's say hi. Okay, and then again we put the brackets around it, and we put the colon, and inside there we're going to put print hi, I'm a character. Oops. Okay, so we get something like this. Now there's a weird thing we're going to have to do here, and that is we're going to have to put in a special word here called self. Now self I'm going to come back and talk about later. For now, just leave it in there. All it is doing is referring to itself, but it gets a bit tricky, so for now we'll just stick to a simple class. Now if we save and run that, we shouldn't do anything. Yay! Okay. Because we've not actually made anything. So remember before when we did definitions for functions? This is getting made here, but we're not actually creating it. So what we have to do is create the character now. So to do that, we give the name of the character. So I'm going to call it my car for my character. And we're going to say equals, and then the name of our class with their brackets. So in reference to last week, what we're doing here is this is the class, this is the template, and here we're creating one instance of this template. We're bringing one of them to life, and we're calling it my car. Okay, now again, still it's not going to do anything, but let's just check we're doing okay. All right, so that's going to create it. But in order to run the method inside of it, what we have to do is say my car, so the name of our the name of our instance of the class, followed by a full stop. And then, okay, you'll see we've got a list of things we can do. So far I've only said my character can say hi. So I can do, oops, okay, I'll type it out manually then. Say hi. Again, remember your brackets. And what that's going to do is it's going to run that method. Now, a couple of things to note. Number one, I could create as many instances of that class as you like. So we could say my car, oops, yeah, my other, oh dear, my other car equals character. Okay, and then we could just do the same thing down here. Dot say hi. Okay, I've got a feeling I've done something wrong. I don't know why, but oh, surprisingly that worked. Okay, good. So what we're doing here is we're creating one instance of the class, and then we're creating another instance of the class. So this is like our t-shirts. Yeah, we've got a template for a t-shirt, which is our class, and then we're saying create one t-shirt, and then we're saying create another t-shirt. Now in this case they happen to be identical t-shirts, but that's okay. They do exactly the same thing, but later on you'll see we can start doing different things with each of those classes, and we'll come to that next time round. And then to call the methods inside of the class we can do there. So let's add in another method just to see how that works. We can define, say, buy. And again, we need to put in self. Again, we will come back to self. It is tricky, don't freak out. And then print, bye. Oops. Okay, and then we can call the method down here. So I'm going to get rid of this other one here for now. We don't need him. So we're going to say hi. And I'm also going to say my car dot say bye. Save and run. Okay, so as you'll see, these are pretty much as we did before with functions. These are functions contained inside of a single block, inside a class. Yeah, so and you've seen this before. You've actually used this many times, or sometimes. For example, when you did the random with the random dot get integer or whatever the method is, that's just a class that someone else has made that you're bringing into your program. Okay, and again, to note, you can do these as many times as you like. You can call the methods as many times as you want. There's no limit on how many times you can call each of the methods, unless you've done something to stop them doing it that way specifically. Okay, so that's a very simple class. So we've got our class, we've got the methods, and then we're making instances of the class, and then we are calling the methods of the class. Okay, hopefully that's all right, and we're going to move on and add in more and more stuff here, but that should be a simple one to get started with. So see if you can make a simple class of your own design. Try not to do character, maybe you can do your own idea, make a student class, or make a, I don't know, music album class, whatever you're interested in. Okay, good luck, and any questions, give me a shout in the comments below. If not, follow on to the next video.